Good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful day here in New England. Some people may find it a little chilly.
It is a little chilly.
But it's refreshing. There's no humidity. There's no nothing. And all this junk about snow coming yesterday and reporters out and standing on 495. And a guy says, oh, I think I can see my footprint in the snow. What are you wasting all this time for? It's crazy. Eszter, it's crazy. With all that's going on in the world, they spend more time talking about a non-event. And another thing, who could have a job that you're probably averaging 50% of the time you're wrong?
Listen,
and have a job and be protected and make good money.
Remember, I used to be an anchor. I worked with those weather guys.
Not only an anchor, an Emmy-nominated anchor. Thank you. On national.
I know those guys. They get it wrong. I don't know. You know, I used to say that exact same thing, Mike. I'm like, how can you guys make all this money and get wrong 50% of the time? It's ridiculous.
I don't understand that. Talk about being protected. Oh, they must know Uncle Vinny. I don't know.
It's almost like assume they're going to be wrong. I mean, we all know they're going to be wrong.
Wind is going to be 50 miles an hour. Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, there's no snow on the ground. I mean, I wish we'd get a little bit of snow, but next week, Eszter, here, we're supposed to be in the middle of the week. We're supposed to get some rain, which I hate. And it's supposed to be in the 50s, 55 degrees. That's not normal. I don't like that.
The weather here, it's about low 60s. You know, right now when the sun's down, it's a little bit cooler, but this is regular weather here, comfortable. I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah.
Because it was colder earlier, but I saw a couple of people running in shorts today.
Well, when you're running, you get very warm. I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah, but no, we're talking Sicilians. And when it turns October, the scarves go on. It doesn't matter what the temperature is. October, scarves, jacket.
Do you have UPS there?
We have some kind of a UPS, not UPS, but
guys
like
must be in shots all year long. Because around here in January, we got a couple of the boys running down the walkway in shots, and I love it. I think it's cool.
Why not?
Yeah. So,
why not?
Hey, welcome to the show. It's been a pleasure. I missed you, and if I would have known you were home, honest to God, Lou and I would have done our best to try. But you had an awful lot going on too.
Mikey would have sent a car.
Yeah, Louis' car, because he just detailed.
Car. No. Listen, next time I'm home, for sure, let's get together. I did have, I had some commitments, but I had such a good time. I had my high school reunion. And I got to tell you, we partied like old times.
Where did you have it?
In Andover at the Oyster Bar. In Andover, uptown Andover. There's an oyster bar.
Oyster Bar?
Yeah, uptown. Very nice restaurant. We had our own private room. And I got to tell you, Mike, this is the funniest thing ever. Okay, so
this is Andover High?
Was that Andover High?
Andover High.
Andover High. So since I've been to Sicily, a couple of people have private messaged me, we're Sicilian, my grandmother is Sicilian, blah, blah, blah. But when I tell you, not 2, not 3, not 4, 6 people that I went to school with came up to me and said, oh, I was hoping you'd be here. My grandmother is Sicilian, or I'm half Irish, half Sicilian, or I'm 100%. It was like, what? How did I not know this?
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I love it.
I mean, Andover, it makes sense with the Lawrence, because all the immigrants went over there to Lawrence. So, of course, some of them seeped into Andover, but it was great fun.
Oh, I'm sure it was. A couple of years ago, we had our 60th over at the what the hell is that now?
At the cemetery?
The double tree.
Lou. Blue.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm just having fun.
Ouch.
It's just an easy joke.
Ouch.
Yeah.
But we ended up, we had 71 people, Esther. I was telling you that off the air. And we had a great DJ. We had entertainment. We had Ricky, the Elvis impersonator.
Oh yeah.
And what a job he
that's
did. Holy
awesome.
cow.
Oh, he's good.
He came out with the costume. I think he told me that costume was like $1,800 or $1,900.
Wow.
That outfit that he had on. But the crowd loved him. They loved him. He played right to them, boy. I'll tell you.
He's
He had
good.
Hey, I can see
and you know what
Ricky
was
Andre,
happening?
Yeah.
People that are staying at the hotel would walk by the main corridor. We didn't have the whole ballroom, but we had probably half of it. And the doors were open, and there must have been like 30 people standing in the hallway watching the show.
Wow.
It was pretty cool.
Hey, Mike, I can see you tearing it up on the dance floor.
I'm terrible. I can't dance. I have, something, rhythm. I know my flaws. I know my pluses. But
Esther, how much money would you pay to watch Mikey dance the blue suede shoes?
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
Well, maybe we
If
could do
if you did a
fundraiser for
TikTok
charity.
of that, it would go viral.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
What was the biggest plus getting home besides seeing your parents and your sister? And what was the biggest plus when you got back to Massachusetts? What made you the happiest?
I got to tell you, seeing my friends, lifelong friends, was pretty incredible. When you consider it, I've been in the United States for 40 years. I wasn't born there. And to have some friends from high school still were close. There was even, listen to this, there was even an after the reunion party.
Ooh.
Like a core number of us went to one of our guys, I'm not going to say the name, house to party. I left at 12:30 with three of my girlfriends, but I heard a bunch of people stay till like 2 a.m.
It's like being a kid again. It's like being back in high
It
school.
felt like being a kid again. It was so fun.
Yeah.
It's always nice to go home, but I have to tell.
I was going to say not this reunion, but the one prior to it, the 50th. A bunch of us stayed at the hotel overnight because a lot of people traveled distances to get there, and everybody took rooms. So the next morning, Lou, we got
that was
to
nice of the nursing home. I'm sorry, Mike. They're just laying there.
No, you can't help yourself, can you?
I know.
Tommy Zappler, he's rubbing off on you.
Maybe.
He's rubbing off on you.
Yep.
But anyway, we got together for breakfast, and we were 42 people.
Wow.
For breakfast.
Yeah.
That was like another reunion. That thing lasted like 3 hours. They were getting ready for lunch, and we were having breakfast. It was a lot of fun.
Isn't it nice to just sit and reminisce with some old friends? I really, really, truly enjoyed it. And I had some other private meetings with some childhood friends that I hadn't seen in a few years, and they couldn't make it. So in any case, I'm happy to be back with, Al Zappala, who I got to give him credit. And Al, if you're watching, I hope you hear this, that I got to give him credit. He had quite a welcome for me. I mean, he went, bought all the foods, so I had enough for dinner that day. The house was relatively clean.
Oh, okay.
But it was nice. It was good coming back. And this week, since I'm back, we're not doing lives because while I'm in the United States, we go live on our YouTube channel. And now I already had him running around town. We went shopping to 3 different places, collecting, stuff for our Christmas party that's coming up this week, and obviously filming for our YouTube channel, You, Me, and Sicily.
When is that on for our listeners?
Every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, You, Me, and Sicily. And we go live and we, shoot the, can I say SHIT? we talk about stuff, life in Sicily, happenings in Sicily, and then we also go around all over Sicily to highlight the people, mainly the places, the history, the culture, of course, foods of Sicily. So
Go
it's
figure.
been a lot of fun.
Go figure. Go figure. Well, it's good to see you, and I'm glad you had a pleasant visit back home. I'm sure your mom was tickled pink to see you. I just want to mention Al must be watching because it says hi, guys. So he's on board, I think. Also, Andy Parisi, he's saying good morning. And Andy gives, not only did he just say good morning to everybody, but he gave you a special good morning. So that's
Ciao,
worth
Andy.
how much is that worth, right? Hi, Esther. What's the matter with hi, Mike? Nothing? What am I, meatloaf over here? You know something? You steal the show when you come on with me. I'm like a second banana. I feel like Edmund McMahon.
Basta.
Yeah.
Basta, as
Stop,
they say. You know
stop,
what
I
that
said.
means?
Stop. Absolutely.
Enough.
Enough. Louis, do we have a call?
Yeah, one of my favorite people.
Really?
Yep.
Tom?
No, good. Well, could be, but Ray, go ahead.
Oh my God.
Hey, welcome to the Sicilian Corner. Who are we talking to?
It's Ray.
Cousin Ray.
How are you, pal?
Let me check. You know something, cousin? I can't complain. Ray the Fury,
so
everybody.
good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's going on?
Just wanted to call in and say hello.
You know something? You're a gentleman. I like that.
And,
I like that.
and that young lady that was celebrating her high school reunion. Wanted to say hello to her as well.
Ray, you've and Kay have been to Italy a few times. When was the last time you've been there?
Well, it's when we sold my mother-in-law's property, and Jay and I went. Jay Farrell.
Okay, sure.
I went.
What a nice
it was
kid.
about 20 years ago.
Wow. It's been close to, it's been close to 30 for me.
oh my God, Mike.
Yeah.
What do you-
I mean,
what do you
last
mean
time, I
for?
think the last time I was there was 1996, 1995.
I just had a wonderful time there.
You know something?
Good
Your
for you.
your history and your traditions mean an awful lot to you, more than most. And you know, Esther, my cousin Kay, the kids come over every Sunday. They have dinner as a family, which is something that doesn't happen.
Beautiful.
And Ray, you used to do it on Wednesday nights too, didn't you?
We used to do it Wednesday and Sunday. Now we just do it on Sunday, and we have 10, 11 every Sunday afternoon.
Imagine that. And he's no kid. I mean, he's getting up there too. It's amazing.
I'm one of those old guys that Lou was talking about.
I'm not
I
that
think
far
I'm older
behind,
than
Ray.
you, Mike.
Huh?
I think I'm older than you.
Yeah. I'll be 80 January.
I just
Wow.
turned 81.
Yeah, I know. But you look so much better. I don't understand. What the hell is going on?
My wife takes very good care of me.
Me, I know that. Talk about being spoiled. You
Yeah,
you two were meant to be together. And I mean that in the nicest of ways.
58
That's nice.
years.
58. It would have been, because we got married just about the same time. I lost Lucille 6 years ago, and it was 53 years, and we dated for 4 years. So we were together 57.
There you go.
That's a long, and it was a ride, let me tell you. One thing about my wife, Lucille, whatever she was thinking, she'd say it. I mean, she wasn't this politically correct BS.
Yep.
Whoa, throw it out the window. Throw it out the window. Whatever she thought, she would tell you.
No, Lucille didn't have an editor.
No editor whatsoever. No editor whatsoever. Ray, how was Thanksgiving?
Wonderful. My daughter took that over, so it was a good thing. I just ate and then took a nap.
I see, good for, and you're entitled. You're entitled.
Right.
Rosemary, she's what now? President of the Methuen Flower Show, Tree of Festival of
the
Trees.
festival, she just
I got
took
it right
that
now.
over.
Oh, she's still doing that?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah. Ray.
250 something trees this year. And it's the 31st event, 31st year. And they have awarded in excess of $2 million in
That's amazing.
restoration, historical restoration.
That's amazing. Hey, cousin, from all of us here on the Sicilian Corner podcast, Eszter, because she's part of the family, listen, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful
Thank
Christmas.
You. And
Thanks
Esther,
for calling
please say
in, Ray.
hello. Please say hello to Al for me.
I will. Thanks for calling.
Al's listening, so he heard you.
Al's listening in, Ray.
Hey, Mike, I just want to point out that Parisi said, hey, Mike, to you too. I saw it come up.
Now he did after I embarrassed him. You know, hey, listen, Eszter, I'm up against the break. So, Lou, why don't you take us out for our first break? And we come back. We got all kinds of things we're going to talk about, Eszter, right?
I have a
right,
list.
Mike. Right, Mike. Thank you. We'll be right back.
Ciao, this is Eszter of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
Sisters and co-owners Antoinetta and Elisa brought their family authentic Italian recipes from Molise, Italy, and a warm and welcoming dining experience to its customers at Ristorante Molise. The combination of their meals made from natural, homemade, fresh ingredients, and your time with family and friends together at dinner time is unmatched. Located in Market Square in the heart of Amesbury, they're open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday from 3 to 9 p.m. and are available for private parties during off hours. For reservations, call them at 978-388-4844. That's 978-388-4844. Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas, with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's, honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
This is Cindy.
And Mike Kunstler.
Owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
He is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery tender lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Sicilian Corner. Eszter, we have one of your dear friends that wants to say hello to you. Tony Parmesan.
Oh.
Tony, you're on the Sicilian Corner.
Tony!
Tony, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
I think so. It's a little tinny, but it's okay.
I can hear you, Tony. How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing well, Eszter. How are you doing? How's my cousin Al doing, by the way? How's everyone doing?
Al Zappel, I'm hoping he's listening to you. He'll be happy to hear that you're on. He's doing great. He's holding up pretty well.
Good, good. So a couple things. First off, Mike, great job on the show.
Thank you.
It was nice to hear Ray calling earlier. My mentor, Ray DiFiore, our friend. But I also wanted to tell people, for those folks that have not, and there probably are a few people still out there, have not gone online to watch You, Me, and Sicily, or have not had the opportunity to go to Sicily. This is the best recommendation I can give anyone. Having been to Sicily
you're the best.
4 times, if you are planning a trip to Sicily, you have got to, at the very least, talk to Eszter about where you're going, the insight, the personal touch.
That's important.
To get the feel, to get the feel of the culture, immediate immersion into the culture is what you're going to experience if you work with Eszter in those tours. It is an amazing experience. I just had to share that.
Grazie, Tony. I appreciate it. Believe it or not, I don't know if you know this story. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Mike Lamazzo and Tony and Tommy Zappa.
Yeah, you remember him, don't you?
Yes, and so I hope next fall, not next spring. I hope next fall to be in Sicily, because I've never been in the fall. I've always been in May during the feast time, but I hope to go next year in the fall time, and hopefully we'll get together then. But anyway, I
absolutely,
want to say,
Tony. Thank you.
Natali, Merry Christmas. I know you guys are doing the New Year's thing in Taormina, which looks sensational. I'd love to join you someday for that as well. But for now, I just want to say thank you for everything. Buona Natale, and Merry Christmas.
Tony, Merry Christmas to you and your
Merry
family
Christmas.
also. I appreciate the call.
That is
daycare.
such a nice call. That was
You know
such a nice
something?
call.
Tony's a class act. Tony,
What a class
you know
act for
something?
sure. That made my day. Mike, that made my day. That phone call alone just made my day. I gotta tell
Well,
you,
that's
Tony,
a
you are going to love Sicily in the fall. The fall harvest is out. Plenty of festivals. There's a great festival called Ottobrata, and it's all types of foods and artisan products. In fact, this year I took Al Teresi
yeah.
and two other there, and they had such a good time, and we have a whole video on it. So fall really is a great time to visit. You know, it's not that hot anymore. So it's a perfect time to visit Sicily. The tourists are starting to dwindle down. So great time, Tony. Looking forward to seeing you for sure next fall.
Eszter, I wanted to ask you, a couple of weeks ago, Sicily got hit with quite a bit of rain.
Yeah.
The beginning of the month. And there was quite a bit of damage because it received quite a bit of coverage here in the States because you've had, just like here, forest fires, and you get heavy rains, you're going to get all kinds of mudslides and whatnot. Is most of that damage, everything been cleaned up? Because I know the sewers could not handle the water.
So let me tell you. So first of all, the thing that struck me the most, that in front of us, in front of our apartment, you know, there's a beautiful open field. In fact, I just posted something on Facebook and Instagram showing a pan of where we live, which is magical. But I was stunned that after 2.5 weeks, how green everything got because of that torrential rain. Everything was so green. Now, that's the good part. The bad part is that, in fact, there were some landslides on our street. And here we are 3 weeks after those massive rains. There's still, you know, a section that you can't drive on because there are rocks in the middle of the street that fell down because of the mud. Mm-hmm. And remember, we had fires as well a year ago. And so any kind of vegetation that would have held together that, you know, the earth is completely gone. So it's without any surprise that there were some mudslides. Now, I haven't been to the areas. Some areas were really flooded, homes flooded. I mean, we did a whole video on it before I left, and people were sending me scary videos with, you know, actual boats going down on the streets, cars in the ocean. I mean, there was one area in Riposto where they had to pull out a car from the sea.
Wow. You know what happens, because you guys have been so dry for so long, the ground becomes almost like cement, and it doesn't soak in. So it's a constant runoff. Plus, you know, you're only 12 miles away from Mount Etna, and when that ash is blowing in the right direction, it coats everything, like in the city of Catania, for instance. And then you do get some rain, that washes into the sewers, and it plugs up the sewers. It has no way to go. So it's a two-edged sword.
And they're aging, and they haven't been replaced for a long time. So there's a multitude of issues that led to those striking footage of people and I mean, not people, but things floating like in a river. I mean, areas look like it was a river.
How much water did you get in a short period of time? About 5 inches or so?
A lot. Okay. Within 12 to 24 hours, as much as falls in 6 months.
The most important question that I have to ask you, now that we've had some rain in the ground, I know you're quite a lover of the beloved artichoke. Have they gotten bigger?
So disappointing. Not yet. Not yet. The artichokes aren't out yet. Here we are in December, usually, and I got a memory on Facebook where by now, you know, we're having artichokes regularly. So no artichokes yet, but
because they're too small.
Well, they're out. They're just not. They're not like the size that we're used to, and they're not as cheap as we're used to. I'm used to paying 30 to 50 cents for one artichoke. Al, I think he was really jonesing for stuffed artichokes. I think he paid like $3 for one. I said, this is outrageous. This is, American prices. You don't see that. But all the Christmas goodies are out.
Oh,
so by
okay.
the time I got back, all the panettones are out. Some places are decorated. In fact, today, Al and I went to a place called Bricoman, which we get, our households like a Home Depot. And they have the whole section decorated and really fun stuff for sale because we're having a Christmas party here next Saturday, celebrating our 10 years of You, Me, and Sicily. And we've invited a lot of our vendors or a lot of our friends. And so,
That's nice.
we want to decorate the house. And we bought a bunch of stuff. So it was lovely. So anyway, the Christmas cookies and candies. But you know what Al bought today? I was like, oh my God. There's one shop. It's called Lido. And they have International Week. Well, guess what week it is this week? All things American.
Seriously.
I'm not kidding.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. So Al bought this gingerbread cookie coated with chocolate. There was pancake. There was maple syrup. There's chocolate chip cookies. Oh, this is the worst. Listen to this. Oh my gosh. They had a pepperoni pizza. Now, when you go to the here in Italy, when you say pepperoni, you get a piece of red pepper. Like that pepperoni is pepper. They actually had a pepperoni pizza. It looked terrible with actual, like pepperoni, American pepperoni. Then they had a pizza with super stuffed cheese. We're going, oh my gosh, what's happening?
Crazy.
But it's made by an English company, interestingly.
Wow.
British
Thanksgiving is almost like a non-event in Sicily, right?
It is in Americans' household.
Yeah, yeah. And so in Sicily, there isn't really too much attention to it, right?
That's an American holiday, correct? Thanksgiving is American. The big thing.
If you want a turkey, how big is your freezer where you live? Small,
Not
right?
big enough.
Teeny. If my memory serves me right, teeny weeny. Before this was pre-Eszter days. I remember Al bought a turkey and thing was somebody sent it to him, I think 20-pounder. And he tried to get it in the oven. It wouldn't fit because the ovens are very small.
Yeah.
And he did his best to cut it up into pieces and whatever, threw it in the oven. He said it came out delicious, but we had a lot of laughs over that. It's just a different, different culture, different.
It's different. I mean, there are bigger things. We just have the smaller ones. All of my friends have huge fridges and big ovens. We just happen to have small ones.
A teeny weeny.
Teeny weeny, which we always. I keep telling Al, because we have the party next Saturday, I keep saying to Al, eat everything, get rid of the stuff because we need room for, the party food, which we won't have it at this rate.
How does Cousin Al do with the cigar situation in Sicily? Does he have a supplier? I mean,
Al smokes Toscanella Rosso. Toscanella.
Okay.
And so he goes to the shop and he loads up, 10 at a time. And then, that's his thing. That's his look.
Yeah.
His hats and his cigars.
What else do you need?
And his wit, of course.
Oh, that goes without saying.
Hey, listen, can I do a quick plug for something?
Absolutely.
We, on our You, Me, and Sicily YouTube channel, if you're watching, down the bottom, there's a button called Shop. And I put in our shop a bunch of stuff, including hats. You, Me, and Sicily hats. You, Me, and Sicily stocking.
Oh, I like that.
Wait a second. Then we have stuff like this that just say Sicily
Yeah.
and lemon. There's stuff for men. There's sweatshirts. There's aprons. There's mugs. I don't have a mug, but here I'm going to show you this. You know, male, female.
Yeah.
These are all the female ones. But
So you got quite a bit of merch. A lot of merch.
Huh?
A lot of merch.
You got a full merch. The best things about it is it's really good quality. You know, I bought these things. We bought these things because we want to make sure, you know, that they're good quality. They're very good quality. And they're right in the United States. So you don't have to wait because, you know, they ship it right to you.
Right. Eszter, I'm going to take another break, honey. So can you stay with me?
Of course.
You're not going anywhere, right?
I'm staying right here with you, Mikey Mike.
Oh, be still my heart. Louis, why don't you take us out, buddy?
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, the Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
When you dine at Ristorante Melisse in Amesbury, Massachusetts, you feel at home while enjoying an authentic Italian dining experience not to be forgotten. From the appetizer to dessert, you won't regret your choice. Bring your cravings and appetites. They promise you won't leave hungry or without leftovers for the next day. Takeout and catering are also available. Give them a call or visit them online for the menu, online ordering, and reservations. RistoranteMelisse.com. That's RistoranteMolise.com or call 978-388-4844. Ristorante Melisse, where you're treated like family. Legacy Care Law Firm provides estate planning and elder law services to people in the greater Merrimack Valley and southern New Hampshire areas with offices in North Andover and Woburn, Massachusetts, as well as Nashua and Salem, New Hampshire. Discussing family and financial matters with an attorney can be intimidating, but our goal is to help you prepare for the future as you preserve your legacy. We help clients qualify for government medical benefits and ensure their estates are preserved for their families so they don't need to worry about their estate being wiped out by high nursing home expenses. Legacy Care Law Firm attorneys are here to support your journey toward a more secure financial future.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler.
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery, tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
Esther, we have a surprise caller for you right now. You ready for this one?
A surprise caller. Okay, and then I have a surprise for you too.
Ooh, all right.
Joe,
Hey,
can you hear me?
Tommy Zappala, don't rush it. This is my show. Don't rush
Can you
it.
hear me?
No, I can't.
Can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me at all?
Yeah.
Tommy Zappala.
Let me, I better ask you a question. This is just hypothetical. You know, I was listening to your commercials, and I did the Hebrew beef commercial. I should be compensated for that.
Oh, you didn't get that check?
Excuse me?
You didn't get that check?
I did not.
All right.
I mean, I really should. I think I should be compensated for that.
Brother Tom.
But anyway.
Brother Tom,
Hi,
how
Esther.
are you?
Tommy Zappala.
really
Listen, don't go anywhere. Tom and Mike, don't go anywhere, because I have the biggest
I only
surprise
wanted
of them
to
all.
ask
You ready?
I don't.
Yeah,
You ready for it?
we're ready.
But Tommy's watching on delay, so.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Louis. My apologies.
No, it's not. No. Oh.
Wow.
The first team shows up.
Al, how are you?
I wanted to say Merry Christmas to Mike, who's done a great job.
He's done a crap
Louis,
job.
Who's done a good job. To my
Done a
brother
crap
Tommy,
job.
who needs a toupee, though, at least turn his hat backwards like this, the way he does. I want to say thank you to my cousin Tony Parmesano, who's a gentleman, always has been. Merry Christmas to Ray DeFiore. Merry Christmas to Ray Messina, and a big hug and a kiss to Ruthie. Around this time of the year, we miss all those people. We really do.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you
Al,
you look
Al,
great,
Al,
Al.
Go have another. Oh Jesus! Go have another rice ball.
No, today's Friday.
how
I don't
are
even
you
eat
doing?
on Friday, so we're not going to have rice balls. What I am going to have, though, is a piece of scachada. But the scachada on Fridays that you eat, it's got either broccoli or cauliflower in it. It doesn't have the pork. So that's usually one of my things. Although, I don't know if she told you, we bought 2 lobsters here, Mike.
Oh, really?
Frozen lobsters. Listen to this. You know how much they weigh? 350 grams each. That's a little over, that's between a quarter of a pound and a half a pound. In other words, they would be thrown back in the sea in the United States. They wouldn't be legal to sell.
Wouldn't be able to legal.
we're gonna get 2 of them, and tomorrow I'm gonna make my mother's recipe. My brother Tommy knows this.
Oh, the sauce. You're gonna make the lobster sauce?
Fra Diablo. Yeah, so we just throw them in. It gives it a nice flavor for Christmas time.
Hey, brother, you look terrific. You look terrific, Al. You really do.
Huh?
You look terrific.
Well, thank you. I feel good. I tell you, it's Eszter. I mean, honestly, she makes me eat right. She makes me run my ass off over here because I'm doing something with her. You
Hey,
know,
Tommy.
Yes, yeah.
How's it feel to be second banana?
I'm just listening to my brother's bluster, and it's just.
He's an attorney. What do you want?
I'm getting a freaking popsicle. First of all, Louis, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Absolutely fine.
Yeah, everything is good, Lou?
As far as I can tell, yes.
Yeah.
Everything's working. That's
we're
one
on
thing.
a mission.
Yeah.
We're on a mission at the United Podcast Studios to kidnap and steal one Lou Blassie. Just letting you know that.
Well,
everything has a price, Tom.
I was just going to say, so it took the words right out of my mouth. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
You know, my brother Tommy calls me up every day. My brother and I, Tom, we must talk 5 times a week, Tommy and I.
That's
and
awesome.
We talk about baseball. We talk about sports and stuff. He's always bugging me to try to find a collectible baseball card here, right, in Sicily. There isn't one in all of Sicily, a baseball card. Soccer cards, yeah, but not baseball cards. Tommy, I hope you're doing good, and I miss you very much. Hope to see you,
Hey,
too.
Mikey, by the way, Mike, I reserved your seats at tonight's dinner. I don't know if I told you that.
First of all, it's not tonight, number one.
No, it's tonight.
It isn't tonight. I know it's not. So don't hog me.
You want me? You moron.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about we're getting together up at Melise.
No, St. Alfio.
Yeah. Hold on to the table for me.
All right, listen, I got to scoot, but Louis, we had on the show day before yesterday an old friend. I don't know if he's a friend of yours, but an old friend of Boston radio. He was hysterical, Pete Shepard.
Yeah, Pete on. Oh, nice. I love it.
Yeah, he's so good, man. He's working out of Florida.
Yep.
So Rico and I had him on for the whole hour. He was absolutely hysterical, totally unfiltered, which we love.
He's a funny dude.
Pete's thing, yeah.
Funny dude.
Yeah. All right, listen, I want to wish you guys, if I don't speak to you, Merry Christmas. Eszter, I love you. Mike, I don't like you very much. Louis, I really...
Tommy Zappola. Merry Christmas.
You too. And Louis, happy holidays, brother.
Who's paying Thursday night?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're cool.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
I says, who's paying?
You're not coming because I didn't make a reservation. You said you weren't going. You're out.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless you want to pay a little bit, then I'll get you back in.
No. Just take me off. That's all right.
No, listen,
problem.
are you in? Because I haven't made the reservations yet, honestly.
To the best of my knowledge, I will be there next Thursday.
Fabulous. All right. I'll make the reservation.
I'll see you Thursday anyway.
All right. Take care, guys. Love you guys.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Louis, I'm going to get Eszter back over here, but I wanted to, Mike, wish you the happiest and most healthiest Christmas holidays.
Thank you.
And really, 30 years is a little bit too long to be not being in Sicily. You have to come here, and we'll show you a great time.
Well, I'm sure you would. And,
really,
people that have been out there, a lot of the fellows from the Sandalfio Society have gone, and everybody,
a lot of guys that have
they
gone,
have so many good things to say.
But would really like to see you, and I'd like to see, you know what I want to do? I want to meet Louis' girlfriend. What a little doll she is. Holy God. So Louis, bring her. Will you please? I'm going to turn this back over to Eszter right now. Okay, guys? God bless you. I love you all right? Hold
Take
on.
care, Al.
Al, nice to talk to you, buddy. She wants to go, too.
Yeah.
She hears that. I'm done.
You're cooked.
I'm done.
Now the A-team is back.
That was awesome.
Eszter, real quickly.
Listen, I had no idea Tommy was going to call, but Al,
Neither did I.
I went in there and I said,
I tried to stop him.
There's a lot of people asking for you. Get off of Instagram, get off of Facebook, and come say hello.
There you go. Hey, listen, the stock market in the States is extremely powerful right now and high. The dollar is very, very strong. I would think now is the time for people to be buying tickets to come to Italy, right? Or to Sicily.
Absolutely. I haven't seen the dollar this strong
I know.
against the euro in a while. Certainly is a
But
good
Europe
time.
is on sale, basically. Right,
What's that?
Europe is on sale.
Europe is on sale. Listen, it's a great time to come, even like, let's say December, February. The only time I would say people not to come to Sicily is like a January or August.
Okay.
Every other month is really great.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Other than that, do you run any tours at all during the winter months and people?
Yeah. So what we have going on, we're so excited to go up to Taormina this will be our third year and fourth year. This is our fourth year and celebrate with some friends. And it turned out to be that so many people were interested after we did a couple videos that we have some people joining us.
Oh.
So, we're not doing a formal tour, but immediately afterwards, I'll have a couple doing a private tour with me. And then probably going home in February, and we go into full force in April. The month of April will be super busy.
Wow, that's good to hear.
May, June, we have a tour in September and October that are starting to fill up. So good time to come to Sicily. As you said, the dollar is very strong against the euro. And, all the Greek ruins are still here, despite all the rain and earthquake and blah, blah, blah. The Greek ruins are still here.
It's funny how it's feast or famine. You're either getting no rain or all of a sudden, like, Al wrote back a little while ago and
6 inches.
It was 6 inches of rain. I thought it was 5. 6 inches of rain in a short period of time, 10 to 12 hours. Man, yeah. I'll tell you, you got a problem. You got a problem.
I have to tell you one thing, that this is the first time since I've been here that the weather guys and the civil protection agencies were on the same page, and they were canceled schools. They issued warnings, and thank God there were no fatalities and probably, some injuries, not that I heard of, but people heeded the warnings and they stayed home.
Well, I was watching it because I had a lot of interest in watching it, and they were showing how the storm was coming in. Now we're talking the east coast of Sicily, but Louis, it went up over Mount Etna, and then when it turned coming back down, going toward Catania, that's when it gained a lot of momentum. And
that's exactly
right.
That's exactly. In fact, I said that on the show that the reason those towns up by the coast near Mount Etna get hit so hard is because once it starts coming down, it's gaining strength. And then by the time it gets down to the coast, it's like washes. And in fact, the coast towns were the ones that were hit the most around Etna.
Well, anyway, the weather around the world is, it's unbelievable. I don't know what we're going to have for a winter, but my guess is we're going to be a lot warmer than normal. So whatever snow we get is going to weigh 1.5 tons, Louis. I hate that. I'd rather see 18 inches of fluff than 4 inches of cement. And that's what I call it.
Don't you have someone cleaning your driveway?
Do I? Yeah,
don't you have someone cleaning your driveway?
I have a snowblower.
There you go.
Huh?
There you go.
It does a nice job. I like it. It's old. Perfect. I just went out and put new plugs in it and changed the oil, and I got the thing running. It runs like clockwork.
I bet you won't use it once.
Driveway?
Huh?
You can't get Al Letizia to come over and plow your driveway?
Al Letizia, he doesn't have enough going on in his life. It's unbelievable. We were up at Foxwoods Casino the beginning of the week, Barbara and I, and we went to their steakhouse, Eszter, and I had the best. Barbara had the best piece of salmon. I ended up eating half of it, and because it was too big. It was like
How was it
50
made?
ounces. It was unbelievable. I'm not 100% sure, but it was set up like on a puree dish. It consisted of some raisins. It was so sweet. It was like braised. You know what I mean? They
That
kept on
sounds good.
spooning liquid over it. But anyway, well, you
You're
don't have much
bringing up
time.
food. You're bringing up food right at the right time because it's 6:00 here, and I'm sure Al's ready for his meat pie, his vegetable pie.
Manja, Al, manja. Esther, thank you so much. We've had a
Hey,
wonderful
thank
year.
you guys.
We've had a wonderful year with us, and people look forward to when you join the show, and you're a huge asset to the Sicilian Corner podcast.
Hey, I'm very appreciative of this time with you and Lou, and always fun, always just a good hour. Just a good hour.
How quick does it go by, Esther?
I
My
know.
God,
I'm
it
like, what?
flies.
6:00?
Absolutely. I wish you, your significant other, a wonderful, 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 all your family,
guys too.
wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Enjoy. And
We'll see you in 2025.
God bless.
Yeah.
And we'll chat. All right, Esther. Keep smiling, baby.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Grazie.
Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us here on the Sicilian Corner. And it was a pleasure. Keep warm. It's not really that cold out, and it's going to warm up next week. So we'll be back next week. I hope you can join us. Take care.